was a cold case. The police had no leads, and I was in constant fear that person was going to come back and harm me because I thought the person may have realized that they didn't kill me. Almost 2 years went by. I was watching the news, and suddenly a story came on about a serial killer.
Carl Watts, a 28-year-old bus driver, led police on a search today for the body of a woman he said he killed.
And when I saw his face, I realized it was the same person I had seen. The attacker was Carl Eugene Watts. Carl Watts just wanted to kill women. He didn't rape anyone. He didn't rob them. He just wanted to kill them. Because he got immunity to 12 murders, he wasn't charged with murder. He was in prison for burglary and assault only. And he was eligible for parole in 25 years. They scrambled in Michigan and found 2 cases of murder, extradited him to Michigan, kept him in prison until he had heard both trials, and he actually ended up dying 8 days after he heard his second life sentence. They figure that he killed a minimum of 80 to 100 women is what he confessed to. Although the detectives felt that it was probably more than 200 women who were attacked in Michigan and all the way down to Texas and including Ontario. Carl Watts is considered the most prolific serial killer in North American history. He did more than John Wayne Gacy, Ted Bundy, and Jeffrey Dahmer combined, but he's relatively unknown. I'm surprised because I remember thinking that night when I was injured, before I even crossed the street, that this isn't fair. I'm only 20 years old. I want to get older, I want to get married, I want to have children and watch.
Danny.
Come on, let's hop in the professor's sub.
Danny. 6 o'clock.
Come on, let's hop in the professor's sub. 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 Meet Gilly. Come on, let's hop in the professor's sub.
Professor, where is the submarine?
Meet Gilly. Come on, let's hop in the professor's sub.
Professor, where is the submarine?
Meet Gilly. Come on, let's hop in the professor's sub.
Professor, where is the submarine?
Meet Gilly. Come on, let's hop in the professor's sub.
Professor, where is the submarine?
Meet Gilly. Come on, let's hop in the professor's sub.
Professor, where is the submarine?
Meet Gilly. Come on, let's hop in the professor's sub.
Professor, where is the submarine?
Meet Gilly. Come on, let's hop in the professor's sub.
Professor, where is the submarine?
Meet Gilly. Come on, let's hop in the professor's sub.
Professor, where is the submarine?
Your whole world revolves around.
Meet Gilly. Come on, let's hop in the professor's sub.
Professor, where is the submarine?
Meet Gilly. Come on, let's hop in the professor's sub.
Professor, where is the submarine?
Gilly. Come on, let's hop in the professor's sub.
Professor, where is the submarine?
Meet Gilly. Come on, let's hop in the professor's sub.
Professor, where is the submarine?
Meet Gilly. Come on, let's hop in the professor's sub. Let's hop in the
Ready
professor's
for the
sub.
strange and shocking display of our most untamed characters yet. Wolf, crocodile, seahorse, gremlin, whatchamacallit, serpent, and our very first toddler, baby alien. These mass masterpieces are ready to wow and confuse us all. And for the first time in history,
What is happening?
Men in Black, I need some help!
We haven't even got it!
It's an unmasking that shatters all the rules. Presence of greatness. Oh my God! Welcome everyone to the Masked Singer. Already our panel is calling it our strongest season yet. Tonight, the night is on for the 6 brand new singers of Group P. They are Crocodile, Our celebrity sleuth is a panel.
Danny. Come on, wake up, dude.
I love this shirt. Thank you. Thank you.
Like you rented me a cabana at the pool to well, it's a two-tone match. Two-tone match. One and four. I was with my favorite to speak to my mouth.
All right, well, let's get to it. Kicking things off is among the most feared animals in nature. Please release the crocodile. Yeah.